Hi guys, welcome to Bridget's Cannabis Corner. It's Token Tuesday. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, Token Thursday. See, I'm so mixed up. I don't even know what day it is. I know it's Token. Every day is Token something, right? Give me a bunch of love in that screen if you agree. Every day is Token something. And I gotta remind myself I don't have to yell because I have a microphone. How's everybody doing tonight? I want to know what you guys are smoking. Our sister Donna's in the house. Our brother Jason's in the house. Hi, Chrissy. Angelica's in the house from Florida. Hi, Paul. Thanks for joining us. My sister Barbara's in the house. How's everybody doing? Feel free to have watch parties, guys. Watch parties. I'm still trying to figure out how they work. I've done a couple with Gemini, a couple with Brandon. So I'm wondering what it's like on the live person's end, because I think that it's two whole different comments and conversations. So anyways, today we currently have 20 live people, guys. We're going to do a live strain review of Trainwreck, one of my all-time favorite strains. I love this strain because of the story behind it. This has got a really cool story. I love to find the strains that have the really cool background. So we're going to be smoking some Trainwreck today. I was going to smoke some Trainwreck dab too, but I literally just got off of work, obviously. So I'm flying in by the seat of my pants. I had a few late patients, so I had to stay for them, you guys. I'm all about access. What's that?
I was going to say, I can go grab that stuff.
Nah, it's okay. I think we'll be good with flour. So make sure you like and share this, you guys. I'm going to do that now. I think Sharon's going to be sharing everything. Chris, yes, thank you, Chris. Our brother Chris is in the house. Rick is in the house. Hi, miss you. Don't forget to check out my friend Mr. Nice Guy Pipes. They've got a huge selection. James Bradley runs that page. He's a wonderful man. He does a lot of giveaways. So we're going to be doing some work with him. I also wanted to show you guys the Gemini pipe that we're going to be giving away. Is that handy?
It can be.
So please make sure you guys share this video with everybody you possibly can. Take 5 people. Send it privately if you're trying to get this information across to people who people that are still kind of scared about cannabis. There's a lot of people out there, you guys, that are still scared of cannabis. So that's why we do this show. That's why we smoke live in front of people, because we want people to see that it's not the devil's lettuce. It has healing components. It can help heal you. Oh, Sharon's in the house. Hi, Sharon. Speaking of Sharon, I was just talking about you, Sharon. Were your ears ringing? I said I'm sure Sharon's going to share to all my groups, so I don't have to worry about that. And I added a couple more to your list too. Sorry, Sharon. But James Moon is in the house, you guys. So this is what Gemini sent us. Okay, he blew this. This is so beautiful. Orange is not my favorite color, but I'm totally digging this little pipe. This is totally awesome. It's a lot of my pieces, I go by the weight. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's kind of like jewelry. If your piece has got a little bit of weight to it, it's going to be a better quality piece. Whereas if it has no weight to it, which I have a couple, they're going to break easier. So this is a quality made pipe. We're going to be giving this little one hitter away. I wish you guys could feel how heavy this is, but we're going to be giving this away. So you have to stay tuned to find out how you can win this pipe. I'm happy to break it in for you for the winner. I'll clean it, make sure it's nice and clean, but I'm not going to smoke out of it without permission from the winner. So make sure you guys are watching, liking, sharing these. Start conversation in the comments. A lot of us have met, well, we have all met great brothers and sisters in the canna community, and that's what this is all about, connecting and sharing. So feel free to share me with your friends. I don't normally say things like that, but share me with your friends, guys. So stay tuned. I'm going to just have my assistant bring this up a little closer to the camera. Here you go, my lovely assistant.
This thing is badass.
Isn't that so beautiful? I mean, that's more than a one-hitter.
It's got these couple little marbly pieces on the side. I mean, this thing is thick.
Hey guys, my cousin Kathleen Devlin is in the house. She spells her name the real way it's spelled. So I'm learning a lot on Ancestry DNA. I'm finding a lot of my family. They're finding me on Facebook. So hi Kathleen, thanks for joining me. Hi Jan. It is a nice chillin'. You're not allowed to post in the groups. James Moon. Tisk tisk. I've been kicked out of a few groups myself for sharing. They think that I'm trying to sell. I guess they don't realize I'm in Montana. I can't sell to anybody but my own patients. So, hi Brenda. So beautiful. It is a beautiful pipe, and it's made from Gemini made that pipe. So around my parts in Montana, our little town Missoula, we also call it the zoo, he's known as one of the best pipe blowers around. So he's got a big name even in a little tiny city like Missoula, Montana. So great stuff to have. What do you guys say we get started? I want to see a bunch of love in that screen if you want me to smoke this weed. Yes, I'm going to call it weed because we need to break the stigma. We need people to know pot, weed, marijuana is not a bad thing. Let's all start smoking more weed. We're going to be healthier. We're going to be happier, right? So I've just got it in my little bag here, and we're just going to do this like we've never smoked before. So will you shut that for me? I was roasting when I first got in here. I've got the window open and it's freezing outside. Did you guys see our Montana snow? Like, my God, Becky. Like, did you see that video that I made where I fell back in the snow? It's even worse today. So maybe tomorrow for High Day Friday. Well, I don't get off until 6, so I'll try to get outside tomorrow and do a little live during the day so you guys can see like the massive amount of snow we have here. It's so crazy. You'd think that people in Montana would know how to drive in this stuff, but they don't. I had to go to the doctor today, which is clear across town from me. And literally as I'm sitting there waiting for the light to turn, boom, the lady next to me gets rear-ended. Of course, around here, roads are slick. People are pretty slow and cautious anyways. So they both get out, check, there's no damage. They just drive off. So crazy. But yeah, be careful out there, my Montana people. Hey, our sister Lisa from New York is in the house. She's smoking some Platinum OG. Ooh, that's some good stuff, sister. Yes, Pot Angel. Been doing my diligence and reading the Leafly guide. I love Leafly. Leafly, there's quite a few of them out there, but Leafly is one of my favorites. I get a lot of really good information. So I just caught myself. I was going to break off a nug, but I'm going to show you guys the biggest nug I have right now. I do have a brand new 1/8 of Trainwreck, but I don't really want to break into it yet. So we're going to use these little itty bitty baby nugs. And this one, if you hold it upside down, it
almost looks like a heart.
Oh no, something worse than a heart.
Oh, it does. Let's hold it the other. Well, now it looks like it looks like something else. You can see it, right? 2 little nugs at the bottom.
Chicken balls.
Yeah.
Chicken balls.
Just an itty bitty.
Which other source of info do you recommend different from Leafly? There's what is the WikiLeaf. WikiLeaf is a really good one.
Yeah.
There's another new cannabis
it's like
one.
All Buds or something like that.
All Buds is another really good one. So WikiLeaf, All Buds, Leafly.
That's about all I use.
Yeah, there's another one, Canna something. Can you look that up for me? Just put in type in strain. Oh, you're on the strain reviews. Hi Keith. How are you, honey? We see Jason's hand.
Oops.
Hi Michelle. Hola, Dave. Thanks for visiting my brother Russell the other day. He said he had a great visit with you. I talked to him right after you left. You must have just walked out the door when I called. So, you made his day. That was awesome. Jason, he's the assistant. Yes, he's my Vanna White. So, okay. So, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to use this nug so that you guys can see what you would do if you had never smoked weed before and you got a big bag of cannabis. You're just going to break a little piece off. Some people grind it. I do not. I just like everything to stay on my weed. So I don't grind. I prefer not to grind. I just like to break it off and stick it in. It's easier. You don't have to have a grinder. And I'm really excited to try my new Trainwreck because apparently this new batch is phenomenal. And it's got some huge, juicy nugs. Hi, Kayla. Hi, Erica. Peace, love, and cannabis.
Potguide.com strain profiles.
Potguide.com.
And it says to look under strain profiles.
And look under strain profiles.
It's a library.
It's a library. It's a cannabis library.
And then Medical Jane.
Medical Jane is another one. So, let's go ahead and smoke this weed. This one is for all you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sharing me with your friends. Thanks for helping us break the stigma and save lives. Cheers to all you guys. Little harsh. My Trainwreck's a little dry. I've had this for a second. So, but this Trainwreck is coming in at 26.1% THC. It's got 2% CBD, which you're going to see low CBD numbers with the high THC. It's very uncommon to find equal THC, CBD. They kind of, THC cancel CBD out. So, of course, then I got weed all over the place. And I might need my Vanna to crack the window a little more. Woo! Can you guys see this if I put it right here in front of the castle sign? Yeah, I did get a pretty good one, Jeff. Patty enjoys the mix. I do too. A lot of my patients mix their weed. They'll mix a sativa with an indica. And for people that have a tendency to have anxiety, but they like to smoke a sativa every once in a while, that's a great idea. Mix a little bit of your sativa with your indica. James Platts is in the house. Hi, Rodney. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's getting hot, which is in Montana this time of year is unheard of. So, I'm going to go ahead and smoke one more since I've already got the sweats. No, I really don't. So, cheers. As you guys can see, I'm still sane. I haven't gone crazy yet. Cheers. Bridget bought this for me. Our sister Bridget. This is one of the nicest pipes I have. I love the mouthpiece on these dab rigs. Oh shoot. I forgot to send the total of the day to my boss. Will you take care of that? I think it was... Sweetie. I tell him I'm really sorry. I can't give him the exact right now. Okay. Shoot. Sorry, guys. It was pretty quiet at work all day until the end of the day. Then everybody came in, but so I forgot to send my boss a message. So I'm talking to my boss too. How's Blue Dream? Ever smoked it? Yes, Jan, I have smoked Blue Dream. I actually have a vape of Blue Dream right now. And we have Blue Boy, which is a cross between Northern Lights and Blue Dream. So it's a sativa dominant hybrid. But yeah, that Blue Dream is my youngest daughter's favorite. My co-bud tender. Hi, Debbie. Keep focused now. Okay, Trainwreck. Sativa dominant hybrid. Guys, this one is supposed to give you energy and no anxiety. Kathleen made a good point. Make sure that you hydrate before you medicate, guys. Our brother Daniel reminds us of that every day in Canada, so make sure you guys are hydrating. And another thing I'd like to point out for a lot of our new smokers or new cannabis users, they're it's a new thing for them. So if you do this stuff, or if you eat edibles or THC capsules on an empty stomach versus a full stomach, you're going to have a totally different reaction. So just kind of think of it as a medication. If you take medication on a full stomach, it's going to take longer for that medication to take effect, and the medication's not going to have as much of an effect as you would if you take it on an empty stomach. So, need to try next time. Thank you. Doc OG is what James is smoking today. Yeah, Blue Dream is great for PTSD. Okay, so Trainwreck is an indica dominant hybrid. It was developed in Northern California in the 70s. It's a cross between Mexican and Thai sativas. It's a sweet lemon and spicy pine taste, and hang on a second. Upon inhale. Okay, let's start over. Okay, so the weed is kicking in, guys. See? I'm trailing off. I can't talk. So this is going to be one of the side effects of cannabis. It's going to make you a little dingy. It's going to make your words a little harder to come out. So there you go. You guys can witness one of the side effects right there. You're going to be a little bit slower. That's part of the purpose of cannabis, is to slow us down a little bit. Life is so fast, you guys. That's why life is so stressful. Cannabis can help slow down life and just let you sit back, take a breath, and be like, okay, it is 7:21 Mountain Standard Time right now. It is February 28th, 2018. Tomorrow is March 1st. Oh, 29th. See?
That was good.
I don't think anybody would have even noticed, though, right? Right? Okay, 2019. Okay, I don't know what year it is.
Hey, it just started.
It just started, and I'm totally out of my brain still with my daughter's MRI results, and like still coming out of trauma brain. So please forgive me. I'm still coming out of trauma brain. I got to figure out how to do that next. So if you guys have any ideas how to come out of trauma brain, I seriously feel like I've lost an entire year.
You have.
Between my mom passing last summer and Samantha's re-diagnosis 2 years ago. Yeah, so...
Yeah.
Trainwreck has a sweet lemon and spicy pine taste upon inhale. Upon exhale, it's going to have a sweet menthol flavor. One of my favorite things about Trainwreck is the smell. I literally will go over to the jar of Trainwreck. I can't tell you how many times a day and just open it and smell it. It smells so good. It's really fruity. It's really like, what is that fruity bubble gum that I'm thinking? Back in the day, like the Wrigley's kind. Oh, shoot.
Well, there was Fruit Stripes, and it had like the zebra.
No, not the zebra ones. It was the yellow pack.
Juicy Fruit?
Juicy Fruit. That's what it smells like.
I was looking for something like extravagant. Juicy Fruit. That's good.
Yeah, so Juicy Fruit. It literally smells like Juicy Fruit. The medical qualities of this strain are is that it helps with migraines, ADD, ADHD, PTSD, chronic pain, arthritis, fatigue, anxiety, depression, fibromyalgia, PTSD, bipolar disorder, cramps associated with PMS, DMS, or AMS. For those ladies, you know what I'm saying when I say PMS, AMS, and DMS, right? Am I right? Send a bunch of love in that screen. We need cannabis to help us with our PMS, DMS, and AMS. For those of you who don't know what that means, PMS is premenstrual syndrome. DMS is during menstrual syndrome. AMS is after menstrual syndrome. Right? So we need this 30 plus days a month, ladies. It's a scientific fact.
The possible husbands.
Yes.
That need to work through those times too.
Or the husbands that have to deal with their wives that are going through PMS, DMS, or AMS.
It's just helpful. I'm not saying it's
helpful. My husband is very patient. Well, he was always very patient, but yeah. Come on, ladies. Let's give cannabis to our men to help them deal with us, so that when we're hot flashing and cramping and angry and crying at the same time, they can just bring us coffee and chocolate and rub our back and wipe our tears. Right?
More weed.
More weed. Look at all the love in that screen. So, Angelica says it helps her with her MS. Thank you, Angelica, for sharing that. My mother-in-law had MS, and she suffered terribly. It was heartbreaking to see her suffer, especially at the end of her life. That's a very, very painful disease. You guys, it's a very, very painful disease. We just actually watched a news special with a gal about my age who has MS.
And it gave her the stutter.
And it gave her the stuttering. So, yeah, those are the people that I want to reach through the screen and be like, I can help you. Cannabis can help you. If we would have known about cannabis, well, I would have definitely, if we would have known the healing effects of cannabis, my mother-in-law would have been taking it. She was a saint. She should have lived till she was 500.
Yeah, at least.
It helps keep the nerve pain away. Jason Roundy's nerves are destroyed, so it helps him with his nerve pain. So this is going to be one of those good medicines, like the opiates, that can get into those nerves and shut those signals down. The receptors go right to your brain. So I think Trainwreck is notorious for making me trail off on things. So I'm supposed to be telling you guys the story of Trainwreck. And, yeah, we're talking about cannabis and how it heals. So that's part of the conversation, though, right, guys? And you guys are very much involved. Hey, Gemini's in the house, guys. Hi, brother. We were just showing off your beautiful pipe here a little bit ago, telling everybody they've got to stay tuned if they want to win this beautiful piece. We've got some pretty cool plans for this. So, Mariana, it helps with her spinal fusion. I see a lot of people commenting right now, so I'm going to set Trainwreck aside. I am going to trail off. I want to discuss these. Because Lisa's right, education is the answer. The more we talk about it, the more we discuss it, the more we show people that this is not the devil's lettuce, that it's not going to make you go crazy, the better. There's people out there suffering that can be healed with cannabis, and they won't even consider it because of the stigma that society has placed on this herb. So, dang it, I'm going to try to scroll back up to some of these. Okay. Hey, Bridget's in the house. Bridget Arrow.
Yeah.
You guys, when I talk about Bridget, I'm always talking about Bridget Arrow. I'm not talking about myself in third person. My twin sister, Bridget Arrow. We're twin sisters. Okay, so I want to get back to some of these comments that I just saw. Kathleen says her and her son both use THC for MS health-related symptoms. It works beautifully. Barbara says it helps with neuropathy. Angelica says, I'm 52 years and diagnosed with MS over 3 years now. I've decided to go holistic and not take pharma medication. That's great. That just warms my heart to hear that. I love hearing these stories. I get these stories all day. People that have these major serious conditions. MS is one of them. People have serious medical conditions that can be treated with cannabis, and all they're being offered is pharmaceuticals, which make them worse. My mother-in-law suffered partially because of the pharmaceuticals she was offered. So a lot of people are choosing to at least give cannabis a try. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. Just like some pharmaceuticals don't work for some of us. It's the same thing, but it's worth giving it a try, especially if you have major medical diagnoses such as cancer, MS, fibromyalgia, chronic pain, brain tumors. Throw out some other stuff at me. Oh, he's having technical difficulties.
I don't know what the deal is. Technical difficulties are a side effect of cannabis. No.
I mean, they are. They could be.
Did you mention that it's an exit drug? I don't know if
it's it's an exit drug. Yeah. It's an exit drug. It can cure cancer. There's scientific proof that says cannabis kills cancer. So why aren't we offering this? So this is why we need to share these videos. This is why I'm not on here to be cute, you guys. I'm on here to show people that they can safely smoke cannabis and still somewhat hold a conversation.
A very, very interesting conversation.
A very interesting conversation. I mean, you can have an interesting conversation with yourself, right? I mean, pretty much I have comments to read, but it's like I'm talking to myself, kind of. So I'm not here to be cute. We're here to send a message and to let people know that are afraid of cannabis. People are legitimately afraid. They fear cannabis and what it's going to do to them. Take one puff. Take one puff. For my newly retirees that want to enjoy their retirement, try cannabis instead of all of those pain medications that they're trying to give you, all those muscle relaxers that they want to give you. They want to give you fentanyl, they want to put you on morphine and 12 other medications. They want to put you on Lyrica, gabapentin, and poison you. Give cannabis a try. That's all we ask. Give it a try. If it's not for you, perfect, but it could save your life. So there was a couple other ones here that I wanted to peek at too. Excuse me. I need some water. Hydrate. That's the other one. There we go. So Kayla says she actually just helped a friend of hers that has MS, and she gave her info about cannabis. That sometimes just giving people the info, you guys, can save someone's life. I'm telling you from firsthand experience. I have smoked weed half of my life, and I had no idea that it killed cancer. I had no idea up until 2 years ago when my daughter was re-diagnosed with her brain tumor. I've smoked weed. I think I was probably 13 when I first started smoking cannabis. And I literally had no idea that it killed cancer. I had no idea that you could treat cancer with it. If I had, my daughter wouldn't have had major brain surgery 8 years ago that left her in a wheelchair at 18 years old. We would have tried cannabis first. And so for a lot of people, it can save lives. Just sharing this information. It was by a friend of a friend of a friend sent me a thing on YouTube about Rick Simpson oil and what it was. Until then, I had no idea. It was a friend of a friend of a friend who had sent it on, forwarded it to me, and I just happened to be in the spot in my life that I desperately needed that to save my daughter's life. And so that's how important it is to share this information. Even if you don't do it publicly, privately. I mean, what's the worst somebody's going to do? Say, oh my God, you're so crazy. Well, we're all a little crazy, even people who don't smoke cannabis. So I like to think cannabis kind of levels us out, gives us the giggles, and it helps us get a better mood, right? Mm-hmm. Life is tough, you guys. We need cannabis just to, help us be able to not take things so heavy. And you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yep, totally. Helps you loosen up.
That's it. Helps you loosen up.
Just what I'm saying, like if you're so wound tight with your anxiety or whatever, it helps you loosen up.
And that's one thing that people don't like about cannabis is it takes down those walls and it kind of brings your inner child out to play. And there's nothing wrong with that, but people are ashamed of that. Well, I hope by watching me that you can see it's okay. I mean, what's going to happen if somebody judges you? Nothing. You're still going to make somebody else's day by giving them a smile and telling them how much you appreciate them and what they do for you. So thank you guys for everything you do for me and for the cannabis community. You guys are so awesome. Like my sister Bridget, my twin sister Bridget says, cannabis rules. Kayla's 6 months free from meds almost killed me. I'm so proud of you, Kayla. Jason's almost 2 months out himself.
48 days.
Yep. It's so awesome. Time has flown though, right?
It seemed really slow to start.
But then
now it's
then you feel better.
Almost 50 days. I can't believe it.
Gemini is in remission for 2 years now. He believes it's because of cannabis and a great diet. Amen to that, Gemini. You're totally right about the diet too. Sugar is what feeds cancer. So, like my daughter, she is a total sugar bug. She will eat sugar right out of just plain sugar. She used to hide candy all over her room. I'd have to literally tear her room apart to find all the candy. So you have to be conscious of your diet and what you're putting into your body too. So make sure you guys are taking really good care of yourselves, because I love you. We all love you. We're all a big family, and let's make sure we share this message. Speaking of the message I'm trying to share, I'll tell you the rest of the Trainwreck story. It'll take me 2 seconds. But, okay, so the Trainwreck story is that Trainwreck got its name by two brothers who had to grow out in California, Northern California. And there was one day there was a huge train accident. There was a whole bunch of people that came to see this train accident and try to get this train back on the rails. So the brothers panicked and they were like, what should we do? Should we just bail? Or, I mean, these plants are beautiful. So they didn't want to abandon their babies, right? Who wants to abandon their babies? So what they did is they dug up all their babies and they moved it, and hence the name Trainwreck. They called it Trainwreck because they had to, that's how it was born. So really cute story. I know there's still a lot of people out there that have to grow underground and behind the scenes, and anybody that's watching right now knows that that's total bull crap. We can grow tomato plants. We can grow other herbs. Why can't we grow cannabis to heal ourselves? It's all about the money. It's all about the money. Big Pharma and the government makes a lot of money. A lot of people make a lot of money off of your health insurance and those pills they give you and those surgeries that they send you to do and the physical therapy that you have to do and the chemo and the radiation. It's all money. I'm telling you from working on the other side as well. It's all about the money. People are greedy. So we should be able to grow it ourselves. And in other areas, people can grow for themselves. And for those of us who have access like we do, like I never thought in a million years I could walk into a pot shop and be like, yeah, I'll take this, and I'll take this, and I'll take that kind, and ooh, let's try some of that. Never in my wildest dreams. But now in my area you can if you have your medical marijuana card. So that's really exciting to be able to have that kind of access. We want that kind of access for everyone all around the world. So I want to see a bunch of love in that screen if you agree with me. Trainwreck is really like glumming me up though. I don't know whether to drink coffee or water, but I'm going to stick with water. Hey, Chanel's in the house. Hey, sister. Thanks for all you do. We love you so much. Chris says she has a rash on her chest, some on her face because she's put on mood elevators or HCT. She has to stop them cold turkey till Monday to see if it goes away. It could be Steven Johnson disease, which could get really bad to Point Hospital. My God, Chris. I've seen people like that. My husband actually was in that same position from treating a supposed prostate infection with these antibiotics, to which he broke out in a rash from head to toe. He had a fever of 104 plus. His entire body started to shut down from this antibiotic. And the doctors wouldn't listen to me when I called and told him my husband's very sick. Like he's getting worse. He's speaking in tongue, and he's not the kind of guy that blabbers. Like I am the blabber. He speaks perfectly. They wouldn't believe me, so he just got worse and worse. They just told us to have him keep taking the medicine. So luckily you get to get off, and let's hopefully, it's a good chance that's it. Yeah, and it might take more time than that to heal up, and Steven Johnson disease is not fun. I'm sorry, honey. I hope it goes away. Sending you prayers and love and light and healing thoughts. And Archangel Raphael. Raphael, the healing archangel. Oh, do we want to learn about archangels or cannabis? So I can teach you about both if you want. Genesis 1:29. I'm going to guess, Thomas, that is the one that says that God put the plants on earth to help heal the people and the nations. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right, sweetie? Somebody look that up for me and see if I'm right.
It has to do with God gave all plants, flowering or otherwise, for consumption.
Okay.
So I guess it all depends on.
So that's what I basically said. Let's see. Okay, so Patrick's smoking some orange sherbet. Ooh, I noticed at Planet 13 the other day there was some sherbety stuff. So we might have to hit some of the sherbet when we get to Vegas. Maybe we'll smoke some sherbet while riding the big, what is it?
No, the big, huge Ferris wheel.
The big
thing.
Ferris wheel.
Uh-oh.
We'll be smoking our sherbet.
Let's shut it down.
Not if we're smoking sherbet vapes and got our smoke buddies.
Yep, that's right.
Which I'll have to show you guys on High Day Friday.
Which is tomorrow.
So don't forget, High Day Friday, tomorrow night.
What time?
Should we do 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time? Does that work for you East Coast people? I worry that's pretty late for you guys. But it used to be 8, so
Yeah, it's got
I tried to move it up for you East Coast.
When are we doing the pipe giveaway?
They have to stay tuned.
Okay, so we're just nail biting.
Jason's
there.
wondering, when do we do the pipe giveaway? You guys have to stay tuned if you want this kick-ass pipe. I mean, this is beautiful. Half of my... That's more than a one.
You lost your pinky.
I lost
in
my
there.
finger. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
that thing's
absolutely
a
beautiful.
one-hit passy, though. Like, everybody can take one hit.
And look, Gemini's signature is on
Yeah,
it.
no,
Oh my
it's
god, that's so
awesome.
beautiful. 19. Yeah, so stay tuned. You guys got to keep watching. Stay tuned. We'll discuss more tomorrow night. High Day Friday, 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Let me get my pop-ups out of the way so I can see the comments here. You're right. Michelle said I was right. Woo! Yes. I knew it. I knew it. I am a canon nun. I am an ordained minister and a canon nun too, guys. So I can teach you about angels. We're going to be marrying Russell Langhammer in Vegas. So...
Sounds like we're married, yeah.
Well, we are as a group. Yeah. Russell Langhammer and Sister Celsa. We're going to be marrying them. So, if you guys want to meet us in Vegas, it's going to be totally awesome. It's going to be totally awesome. But we'll talk about that tomorrow night, High Day Friday. What else have we got going on? I'm just kind of... You guys will have to forgive me. I'm just kind of getting back into the rhythm of stuff from the whole... it's very emotionally draining to go through this brain cancer stuff with your child. So I've pretty much just been focused totally on that. So I know you guys... will forgive me and bear with me, but yeah, we've got some really cool shows coming up. Wednesday we've got our patient stories, then another strain review Thursday, and then got a lot of cool stuff. We're counting down the days till Vegas.
And awesome pipe giveaway.
We've got the pipe giveaway. It's going to be awesome. Let me give some shout outs. Canavets made in America. The Canavets are going to be in Vegas, you guys. And they're bringing a couple of the High Times models. So, my God, Becky. I'm going just for the High Times models, okay? So, can't wait to hang out with all those guys. Vet Meds Matter, the Dab Station. Check out Ganji Lovers, you guys. I want a bunch of love in that screen for the Ganji Lovers. Brandon, thank you so much for what you do, brother. Keep fighting for the cause. Keep things positive and send out your love and light. We love you so much. Montana Ganji Lovers. That's me. That's my chapter. Okay, my Canna Corner, Canonans 420 Ministry, thank you ladies and gentlemen for all you do. You guys are awesome. We are saving lives, so keep doing what you're doing. We love you guys. Ganji Revolution, Canna Crusaders, which is the same group, just mix up of the names. Anyways, thank you guys for all you do. Thank you for making the page successful and bringing it to where it is today. We've had a rough last year, right guys? I mean, we've had a rough year, so thank you guys for sticking in there and hanging in with us. We appreciate it. We love you guys. We appreciate you. What am I forgetting? Oh, my make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and share that with your friends too. I'm starting to build a lot more videos up on there. So yeah, I just uploaded one from when we were with Legalize It in the Green Rush. So
And what is the name of
I don't know. I think Token Tuesday live with Bridget Ward. I think that.
What is your YouTube?
Oh, my YouTube is Bridget's Cannabis Corner. Just said that.
I didn't hear you.
Oh, Bridget's Cannabis Corner at YouTube. I'm on Instagram, Buttercup, like the flower, Biddy, Biddy, like dog. Yeah, live on Buttercup. My nickname used to be Biddy, so. Thank you, Starbuds, for your amazing life-saving weed. And cannabis, I can't thank you enough for saving my daughter's life, and for everybody that works there, that everybody that puts time and love into taking care of these plants, trimming these plants, growing these plants, turning these plants into wonderful oils. Thank you guys so much. You're lifesavers, and I try to represent it on the front end. So thank you guys. You guys have a great night. I'm going to let you go so I can go get some dinner. Until next time, tomorrow night, High Day Friday, 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Oh. Peace, love, and cannabis. Good night.